Are you to hear that this gentleman is going to be arrested after everything you went
Very
through?
happy, because I communicated with him a number of times and I never got any satisfaction. Except he did send me some checks that were bounced. So.
He had to have been believable when did he approach you to do the work? How did all this?
He came to the door, but it wasn't like the usual guys that, have no crummy old trucks and stuff. He had a nice truck and he had a business card, and down on the left-hand corner it showed a license number. But now I understand that that was an old one because the subsequent cards I got did not have the license number on it.
Talk to us a little bit about what happened, when he came to your house, what kind of work you were having done, just kind of what
originally
the
I
whole
needed
process.
Painting because I had quite a bit of mildew on the side of the house, and that's what he came in for. And so I thought I'd let him. He did good. They did good work. I can't complain about the work. The work was good. But one thing led to another, and I needed some plastering done from rain damage in the kitchen, and they took care of that. My only complaint with him was that being cheated out of money at the end.
Yeah, and how does that make you feel? I mean, it's just awful that somebody would take advantage of you. Nice lady.
It was, and like I said before, my husband had just passed away on March 31st, and this was in June, and it was kind of soon.
Felt a little vulnerable at that time?
Pardon?
Did you feel a little vulnerable at the time?
Yeah. Especially when I needed the work done, and I knew it had to be done, and I was going to have to get somebody in, and he lived just a block over from me at the time. I understand now that they were just renting, and there was a bunch of them in there. And he was also a neighbor of a friend of mine across the street, so I thought, well, he knows him, and he might be all right,
Did someone refer him?
Pardon?
Did someone refer him to you?
No.
So he just came knocking on your door?
They were like the usual pitches. They're doing work in the neighborhood, which I seen their trucks around, and I knew they were working for other people. But that's the reason I sort of trusted them, I thought if somebody else in the neighborhood is using them, I can use them too.
Is this your daughter here with you?
Yes.
When you told your daughter about what happened, what did she say?
Well, she was very upset. She got on her neighborhood Facebook and put it out there, do not use these people again. And that's how we got into this organization, because somebody answered her plea and told me to put in an application, which I did. I was very happy I did.
What was the moment you noticed something was off with this guy? You said he did some painting. You were happy with the work initially.
Well, mainly when when he told me the one check had been destroyed, thank goodness I had peace of mind to type up a paper stating that I had issued him a check on such and such a date, check number so for that amount. And on this date I was issuing him another check because the other one had been destroyed, and he signed it. And that was the end of the month in June, and I didn't realize that the other one had been cashed until my statement came in right after the 1st in July. So.
When you heard that the sheriff's office is not only arresting this guy, but hoping to arrest 19 others, you must be pretty glad to hear that they're finally taking a stance,
Yes, I am. You don't realize how much of this stuff goes on, But I'm glad they're going to get him. And I mean, I feel I shouldn't feel badly for him because he brought it on himself. So,
yeah.
That's. Anything else?
Were you hesitant to come forward at first? Were you hesitant?
No.
Talk about
I had already gone down to the small claims court, and a lawyer down there helped me, and we had filled out papers. I was ready to start a small claims. And I had so many other things going on, we couldn't do it. And then the hurricane came, and we couldn't do it right away. And so when this came through, they said I should just do this and forget about the small claims. I had warned him a number of times over the months that I was going to the police or I was going to the small claims court, if I didn't get some restitution from them.
What did he say? What was his response?
Oh yeah, checks in the mail. And finally I got 3 checks, like I say, that were post-dated, and 2 of them so far have not cashed.
Did he finish the work?
Oh yeah, he finished the work. And like I say, I can't complain about the work. But it's just honesty that got me.
Everybody always says, you know, there's no way that would happen to me, but these guys, I mean, they make themselves very believable.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, my husband always warned, you know, he always said, be careful of those that come around in those broken down pickup trucks and that, and don't trust them, you know. But this guy looked legit, you know, so that's why I went with him.
But everything comes around, right? Bad karma, good karma.
Yeah. So I was hesitant to do this, but I thought, well, if it'll stop him from doing it, that's the thing to do.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What would you like just to say, or maybe somebody that's home that's watching, because I know a lot of times when this happens to people, they kind of feel embarrassed.
Well,
You know, that they're kind of like, I got taken to our sucker. What would you like to tell them about, hey, come forward and maybe say?
Well, I checked further because seeing the license number didn't mean anything. I mean, I wouldn't know where to go to tell you to check, but except call the licensing bureau, I guess, and not step into it immediately right away until you've checked up on them, because numbers don't mean anything. So.
Perfect. Thank you, Darlene.
Thanks
Appreciate
very
your help.
much. Thank you, Darlene.